here at Universal Studios on a nice warm night, and just here raising awareness about aliens and UFOs. Most people don't even know about the Senate report. They had no idea that it even happened. I find that incredibly frustrating. I also find that that shows that the algorithms are working against us, against truth, against humanity. It's absolutely driving me crazy. Thank God people like Eric Weinstein, all the other military and DoD contractors and all the people who have seen UFOs, I'm so glad that they spoke up and said something. Speaking out against people who are just trolling us. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm going to go home, I'm going to find that book, and I'm going to piss on it. And then when it dries, I'm going to burn it. Wake up. Ignorant. But there is momentum behind the community. I can see it. And we have to pull together. I know there's the running joke of the egos, and it's true. But it's together is the only way we're going to beat this monster. The military-industrial complex is a massive, massive hydra. But the truth is the bigger one. Eisenhower warned us about that, 70 years plus ago? And it was bad then. And it's worse now. And I can see all the people who just don't know a thing about it. So that's why I'm trying to do my presentation. That's why everybody else is pushing theirs. And we have to just keep doing that together and supporting each other. Because that's the only way humanity is going to get out of this. Otherwise, we're going to stay in the stupid conflict longer and longer and longer. Politicians are saying one thing, doing another, hiding the truth from humanity. And I can't take that anymore. Aliens have been here. We've already encountered them. So many testimonies, so many events, so many documented events, mass sightings. I can't take it anymore. I just can't. The ignorance is through the roof with people like Neil. Neil, wake the fuck up. Anyways, when I think about the universal and how I feel humanity should be universal, you could talk about the people who talk about Lyra and all that stuff. I don't care about that. But when you think about what aliens will do for us, the concept, it will end money. What use is money to aliens? If we had interstellar transportation, if our cars and vehicles were interstellar vehicles, which that might seem a little bit far-fetched now, but a car seemed far-fetched to a horse and buggy. So if we had these interstellar vehicles, let's say everybody has a tiny home that can fly the universe, right? Go set up shop at whatever habitable planet you want. No more money, no more being held here. Free energy. I'm sure we could bring some automated robots along with us to do the jobs that we need. Humanity, we're at the point where we can be universal. We can be. But instead of actually thinking about it, we watch Universal movies and think, oh, that's so far-fetched. All the sci-fi movies, it's just a movie. And it's not. History has given us the facts. And the most respected people in the world, men who have walked on the motherfucking moon, have said these words. That the government is covering it up. That there's aliens. That NASA's covering it up. That they would never break radio silence about, oh, something's following us. They knew about the structures on Phobos and the moon. Anyone look at where they shot that missile? Anyone see that structure in the photo? I'm just over it. I'm over it. There's too much Too many people are saying, oh, well, it needs to have a trial. The truth does not need a trial at this point, especially when the trial is rigged. I'm over that. We know that we're in a rigged game. We know that we're dealing with liars. And anyone who's so just believing anything that only comes from the government has never been in a relationship with a liar. Well, I have. A few, actually, and a gaslighter. So I can at least detect some signals when it's happening. And that's what's happening right now. We're stuck. We're stuck in a bad place, a bad spot. The people who can control this information are doing so, and they're doing so very well. They're doing it hand in hand with mainstream media and with big tech. Go look at all my likes for UFO believers on the Space Force and Space Command stuff. It gets unliked every day. I have to go back to it and like it all the time. The agenda is real, people, and guess what we are? We're the cogs in the wheel. We don't need money. We can automate all our agriculture. We can automate it all. Put a bunch of automated farming systems all throughout our cities. Have little robot chefs cook up whatever you want whenever you want it. Okay, food, done. We already have plenty of houses that are empty. Shelter, done. Okay, so now that that's done, which is the basic point of even working, so you can have food and shelter over your head. Now that those are done, now we get to free energy. Well, there's all sorts of things there. What happened to the guy who drove his car on water all the way across the United States in the 70s? What happened to that? What about these magnetic motor inventions? And then interstellar transportation. Once that's done, there's nothing keeping us here. There's nothing keeping us here. And that's the problem. They can't lose control. They can't lose control. Well, guess what? It's time for them to lose control. All agencies are compromised. And we are HR. We are human resources. Don't you get it? Don't you see? We're meant to be universal. It's our destiny at this point. And we're being held here. And I'm sick of it.